So I just finished watching Black Rock Shooter, and my god did I enjoyed it. From the drama to its amazing and broken characters, the action scenes are well done despite it being in 3D animation. The CGI is jank, but I'm fine with it. So everything about this 8 episode series, yes, it only has 8 episodes and it should have had more, is that each character like Kuroi Mato, Kagari Izuriha, Yomi Takanashi, and many more have their very own personas, fighting each other in a different plane of existence. Sure, some characters are simply bystanders like Arata Kohata, in which we see her in the episodes themselves as not like the main character's counterparts. But these personas in the different world represents the ones we are following in the series, and whatever happens to them affects the other, as they fight to end the said girl's negative emotions they were made from. Kuroi Mato is Black Rock Shooter, a girl who doesn't know anguish, which is why Black Rock Shooter's gimmick, despite getting tons of injuries in the show, felt like it was nothing. Kagari Izuriha is Chariot, a girl who has rollerblades for feet, representing her condition and having spiders around creating a web trapping Yomi Takanashi all for herself. You could really see the resemblance between the two. Yomi Takanashi is the Dead Master, in which her design is greenish as it could in a way represent poison, as she has a messed up way of thinking, and so on. I really thought that was a cool concept when I was binging it in one go. I also love the character designs of their counterparts, they just really look so cool. What I love about this anime is how it was able to make me get attached to the characters and just make me feel emotions whenever a scene was going on. We get to see them do all kinds of stuff in the series. We would follow them as they start to fall down even deeper and start to do some questionable things, whether it be acting creepy or do something disturbing, like being obsessive, painting messed up things, creating wristbands out of their own hair. This show really tells you that these characters are not normal, despite seeing them as normal during past episodes. Characters on whom we thought were hopeless at the start act out the opposite when we least expect it to, and that was really interesting seeing them in a different perspective as well. They really did an amazing job showing us these characters and what issues they were facing with, showing us what burdens they were carrying. The ominous music and very disturbing imagery as well really helps create a vibe during these 8 episodes. Every land Black Rock Shooter is in, she faces an enemy in their own respective places. Kagari has a sweet and colorful one, which is filled with spiders, which really fits her personality as she herself trapped Yomi in a web. Takanashi Yomi has a more greenish environment, as if it were toxicity or poison itself, as her love for Mato became unstable and basically afraid of being left behind by everyone she knows. Love really messed up her way of viewing things. And for Yu, her place was filled with never-ending blazes of fire, representing the hell she had to go through. Each environment fits the character that occupies it, and that was a really cool detail to catch on. The plot twist as well in the end was pretty good, I won't lie, and I don't really have much to say about it. This could be a me thing, but my only complaints about this one was not even of the CGI itself, but it kinda felt rushed at times. I mean, it only had 8 episodes and the OVA itself is completely different, but that's what it felt like when I was watching. Especially in the first episode, a lot of things happened in such a fast pace. I was so shocked at first, but it was still able to help convey where the story was heading, so it's not a major complaint. So for me, Black Rock Shooter is a good drama series, and if you're looking for action, they have a decent amount of it. The story is pretty good as well, and I'd recommend it. If I were to rate this anime, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. Now it's a good anime, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't really say it's a 10 out of 10 one. The opening's a banger, the animation is decent. I really love the facial expressions the characters would make whenever a scene was happening. Them acting creepy or disturbing, or simply just getting mad or acting deranged. The animation in this is just amazing, and the voice acting as well is just brilliant. And as far as I've seen, the new Black Rock Shooter anime that's coming out this spring it's completely different since it's actually following the actual story from what I've heard and seen. But it was pretty good that we get to see characters again like Strength and what looks like to be a new look for Dead Master. Oh, and I'll also be reviewing the OVA as well and give out my thoughts about it. So anyways, I'm looking forward to the new one coming this spring, and I pretty much enjoyed the 2012 version. That's all I have to say for today's video, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. See ya!